guys, this is Cherise from Sher from 2000. Welcome back to another video. And in this video, the reason why I have red hair is I'm going to be sharing my top 10 favorite Little Mermaid songs in honor of the 35th anniversary. And I even have Ariel here with me. So before we start, I have some honorable mentions, including If Only from the Broadway musical, For the First Time from the live action movie, I Remember from the third movie, Ariel's Beginning, In Harmony from the animated series, and Le Poisson from the first movie. With that out the way, let's dive right in. This is sung by Prince Eric, who is played by Jonah King. I hope I said the first part of your last name correctly. Sorry if I didn't. This is actually I think this is the very first song. It's been a while since I watched the musical, but I think this is the very first Prince Eric song, which is amazing because what I like about the live action movie, even though there's been some criticisms for certain things, I like how they kind of fleshed out Eric's character, and in a way it's kind of like a parallel opposite between him and Ariel. Ariel wants to go above the sea to the land, while Eric is drawn to the ocean, which is really interesting how, like I said, they kind of have like opposites of what they want. And I think Jonah's voice sounds magnificent as Eric, and you can really tell that he's very passionate about what he's singing. I guess in a way this is kind of like Eric's I Want song, and I think, yeah, overall Jonah did a really fabulous job conveying the emotion and just wanting to go, down deep, I guess. So in the original animated movie, Jodie Benson does both Ariel and Vanessa, seeing how Ursula stole Ariel's voice, so it makes it obvious that, Vanessa would sound like Ariel. And, Jodie Benson is such an amazing voice actress and an actress overall, and she was able to go from like this sweet, kind of like naive princess to like this evil version of like Ariel, but with like brunette hair. And also, for like the live action version, Halle Bailey. See, I get those two confused. They sound so similar. Halle Bailey, she does the voice, but it's a different actress that is lip syncing to Halle's voice, which honestly, oh my gosh, if you haven't seen that part from the movie, you should, because honestly, oh, it gives me chills. It reminds me of the animated movie. I just love how Halle was able to change her voice and make it sound more sinister. And then the actress that's playing Vanessa, her crazy eyes and just her evil nature of being Ursula in disguise as Vanessa. But oh, that actress, I gotta look up her name, because the actress that plays Vanessa in the live action movie was honestly one of my favorite parts about that live action movie, because she conveyed her so perfectly. I just love it. The only difference is, in the animated movie, it's kind of like a reprise of like Poor Unfortunate Souls, but in like the live action movie, it's just Halle, just like singing and like harmonizing. But it's still good regardless. So what I like about this is that we actually get to see a side of Ariel's older sisters, Aquata, Andrina, Arissa, Atina, Adela, Alana. I'm surprised I was able to remember all their names. Because, is despite what everyone thinks about the third movie, what I did like about the third movies was they kind of fleshed out a little bit of the sisters' personalities, instead of just like this one note, oh, they all sound like the same person, and that's it. But back to the musical, She's in Love. I really like this because, again, it just portrays their personalities and how they're reacting to Ariel when she's kind of having like those, I guess, like puppy love face. It's like, oh, she's swooning, she's like doing all these weird things, and then like Flounder comes in later on and he starts singing, oh, she's not really paying attention to me, she's like ignoring me for like something else, which turns out to be Eric. And I just love their harmonies. I just love how they all just kind of like connect with each other, like, oh my gosh, our sister's in love, we're so happy for her. And also sometimes they are teasing her. And I just really love how we had a song especially for the sisters. And this series holds a special place in my heart. When I was little, I had like these Disney Princess DVDs where they would have like certain Disney princesses like Ariel, Jasmine, or whatever, and then they would have like these little cute little activities, and then you would have like an episode from the Little Mermaid and the Aladdin animated TV series, and one of the discs that had the adventures with Ariel was from the episode Wishing Upon a Starfish, I believe that's what it's called, which actually is my very personal favorite episode from that animated series. I think the animated series is honestly so underrated, especially with the songs. Even though it's more targeted towards a younger audience, I think the songs are amazing. And Daring to Dream is my personal favorite song from the animated series, as well as the episode is my personal favorite. Um, if you guys don't know, Ariel dreams about dancing, and she wants to have like two legs, I guess, like a ballerina. And she meets this deaf mermaid named Gabriella, which I found out that Gabriella is based off of a little girl who was a huge fan of the Little Mermaid, and I think she unfortunately passed away. I don't know if it was during the production of the animated series or whatever, but she was just like a huge fan, so they basically named the character after her. And it was just amazing how in an animated series like The Little Mermaid, they were able to show awareness of, a mermaid not only of a different color, but also like a different disability, like being able to use sign language, which is amazing. Like they actually got the hand gestures correctly. But back to the song, oh, Jodie Benson, her singing, oh my gosh, it's so amazing, and it's just very inspiring. I mean, whether or not they were able to get their wishes to come true or not, because Gabriella wanted to learn how to sing because she fell in love with Ariel singing. You can make your own wishes. You can, follow your own dreams and dare to dream, dare to dance, and that's why I really love this song. Flotsam and Jetsam are probably one of the best like villain sidekicks of all time. Even though they don't really say much, they mostly just do like some hissing or whatever. But this song is so eerie and a little creepy, but I love it. It's so amazing. And it's short too, but with like I guess maybe like a minute and a half or whatever, or maybe 2 minutes, but still you're able to convey that emotion with Flotsam and Jetsam basically luring Ariel to go with them to see Ursula to make her dreams come true and stuff like that. Because as we all know, Ariel is not the brightest mermaid. Basically, sang away to Ursula to trade her voice for a pair of human legs. Good job. But I just love how they sing it so sickly sweet, and it's just so eerie and it's so creepy, and I just love it. And this is like literally right before Poor Unfortunate Souls in the Broadway musical, but it's just so deliciously evil, and it's just kind of like hypnotizing and enticing you to kind of come a little closer to the darkness. That's what I really like about this song. This is actually one of my personal favorite Disney love songs. In fact, hold on, let me just get something 1 second. Look who I found. Yeah, I forgot that I had Eric when I was talking about Wild Uncharted Waters, but here he is. And with Ariel, yay! But like I said, it's one of my favorite Disney love songs, and Sebastian always sets the mood just perfectly, and just kind of starting off a little soft, kind of trying to, like I said, set the mood, and trying to get Ariel and Eric to kiss, trying to make sure they follow the contract from Ursula. Of course, Flotsam and Jetsam, thanks to Ursula, have to come in and stop them from fulfilling the deal, because Ursula, she doesn't like when she doesn't win. She always has to win. But anyways, like I said, it's just such an amazing, fun song. I also have to give a shout out to Disney Channel because at the time back then Disney Channel stars would sing covers of some of the Disney songs, and Ashley Tisdale, Candace Flynn from Phineas and Ferb, Maddie from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Oh, also High School Musical franchise. Love her as Sharpay. I love her. I love her rendition of Kiss the Girl. It's more pop, more modern esque compared to the original traditional Kiss the Girl, but oh my gosh, her version is amazing. I always play it on loop on the weekends. Maybe, who knows, maybe I might do my top 10 favorite High School Musical songs. Let me know if I should do that. But anyway, I believe this song won an Oscar. One of the Little Mermaid songs won an Oscar. I think it was this one. They won an Oscar for, I believe, for Under the Sea. I mean, so many Disney legends that wrote that song and wrote, songs overall. I mean, it's just amazing. It's so fun, and I love, like the Caribbean style music that's, implemented in the song. And Samuel E. Wright, I believe that's his name, that voices Sebastian. May he rest in peace. He's just amazing as Sebastian. He's very sassy, but and at the same time he does really mean well. And he wants to protect Ariel at all costs. Honestly, I know between land and sea. Honestly, if I wasn't afraid of the water and swimming, I totally would love to go under the sea and just have like a dance. Like, yeah. I think I danced when I was in dance. I think I did dance to Under the Sea. One of the Little Mermaid songs I danced to. I don't know if it made it. I think we were rehearsing it, but I don't know if we actually performed it live or whatever for the showcase. But it was still fun to do regardless, and I just really love Sebastian. So when I did my top 10 favorite Disney villain songs, I briefly talked about this when I talked about Ursula, and just to recap, so I don't try to say the same thing over again. Poor Unfortunate Souls is my personal favorite Disney villain song. I just love how it starts off kind of like low and kind of like ooh, it's kind of spooky, and then like Ursula just like cranks it up near the end of the song. And Pat Carroll, again, may she rest in peace. Oh, she did a fabulous voice for Ursula. I mean, oh, it's just amazing how she voiced an iconic Disney villain, and she just brought it to life with just her voice. And ooh, it's just so spooky, and it's so deliciously evil. I don't know why I like to keep saying that, but just the way that she sings and portrays Ursula overall is just amazing. And I still can't believe we lost her. I think 2 years ago we lost Pat Carroll, and she was just amazing. And she was honestly the best Ursula, in my opinion. I know there's different versions, but Pat Carroll will always be Ursula. Although I would like to give a shout out to Queen Latifah. She, at the time, I believe they did like a Little Mermaid live thing for ABC to celebrate the 30th anniversary, and Queen Latifah played Ursula, and while Alihi Kovaho, Moana, she did Ariel. But I also love her performance as well. I think hers was amazing. And also, you know what? I may be on the minority, but I actually do like Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Sure, some people could have been better, but I don't think Melissa McCarthy was that bad. I think she was pretty solid as Ursula too. Again, I am probably in the minority, but I love this movie. This is probably my personal favorite Disney sequel. Yes, there are others that are better. Honestly, Cinderella 3 is probably the best direct-to-DVD sequel. But I know a lot of people give this movie a lot of flack because it's just basically a rehashed version of the first movie, except it's with her daughter wanting to go to the sea and Ursula's crazy sister. Also voiced by Pat Carroll. It's amazing. I was like, really? She voiced both of them? But anyways, for a moment, Melody is voiced by legendary voice actress Tara Strong. You may know her. Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents, Twilight Sparkle, My Little Pony, Raven, Teen Titans, Bubbles. In fact, I actually did my top 10 favorite Tara song voices. Go check that out. Um, Last year, I met Tara in person, and obviously I cried because what person would not cry if you meet your like favorite celebrity or one of your favorite celebrities? I've been wanting to meet Tara for like the longest time. When I like got to meet her, I was just so overfilled with joy that I just started crying, and I actually got to sing with her. Yeah, I got to sing with her, sing for a moment with her. Obviously, my voice was shaky because I was like so nervous and excited at the same time. But I love, I just love the song. I love how she sung with Jodie. You know, she said, even she said herself, which when she first met Jodie Benson, she ended up crying because I think a little girl was originally supposed to be Melody, but she took it, you know, or I want to say she took it, but she ended up getting the role. And she was also a big fan of Jodie Benson, so she started crying. I'm like, oh, it's kind of like a full circle. It's like me. I started crying when I met her. But I just loved kind of like the dynamic between Ariel and Melody, how, you know, that mother-daughter relationship, how they're not quite too different from each other. They're both very stubborn, very adventurous, a little bit of a troublemaker, but they mean well. And I just think Tara honestly has a very underrated singing voice, and I would love to hear more from her. I think I might post a clip somewhere, or maybe just a photo of me and Tara, because I don't know about copyright rules, but you know, if I can't post the video, I can at least like post a picture of me with Tara, like somewhere right here or here. But yeah, it was an honor to meet her in person. I mean, just like from the beginning, I don't understand how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad. I mean, again, Jodie Benson, you are amazing. I love you. You. This movie started the Disney Renaissance. This movie, this redhead chick right here, she started the Disney Renaissance. 1989. Honestly, because Disney was going through a dark age in like the 70s and early 80s. Like, this chick saved Disney. I mean, yes, there's other people, other movies that saved Disney, you know, Cinderella and stuff, but if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't really have a Disney Renaissance, okay? We wouldn't have like Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin and Lion King and so on and so forth. So this song is amazing and it's beautiful. And I want to give a shout out to Mr. Howard Ashman. He passed away, I believe, in the early 90s, but he was one of the songwriters, I think, along with Alan Menken for the original Little Mermaid. And I believe it was Howard that created the whole I Want song, or like the idea of a I Want song. And this is Ariel's I Want song. I mean, she even says it in the lyrics. If you look at the behind the scenes with Jodie singing this song, it's just breathtaking. This song is breathtaking. Even the reprise, you know, it's just amazing. And I also want to give a shout out to, once again, Halle Bailey. Hope I said it right. I think her rendition of Part of Your World was amazing too. I don't care what anyone says about her. I think she was the right choice for Ariel. She has the singing ability for it and the acting ability too. Alicia Carvalho, when she played Ariel for Little Mermaid Live, her version was amazing. And then, oh, I forgot who played Ariel in the Broadway musical. Sierra? I think her name was Sierra, but she amazing as well. There's just so many different renditions of Little Mermaid. Where do you go with like Jodie or Halle or whatever? It's just amazing, breathtaking, leaving you wanting more, leaving you want to root for Ariel to get her happily ever after. And that's it. That's my top 10 favorite Little Mermaid songs. Happy 35th anniversary to the Little Mermaid. Let me know what your guys' favorite songs were, or if I missed any, please comment down below. But please be respectful. And yeah, this was just such a fun time to do. And I've always wanted to talk about The Little Mermaid. I haven't shared my thoughts on it yet. So if you want me to share my thoughts on The Little Mermaid, comment down below. And you can follow me on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And also like and subscribe to this channel as well as my second YouTube channel, Share Your Creations. Until then, I hope you guys have a very magical day. Bye!